What's going on, ADC people, and what's our journey today? I'm going to do some editing to make this video make a little bit more sense. This is my second intro. I'm going to include some of the other intro after this, but this is the better intro. Remember the penguin from the other day? He's back. He's back for a reason. He's back because I knew I was getting a gift that I almost couldn't believe until I could see it. And it's here a day early. So I dropped everything. All other videos postponed. all filming ceased, and an unboxing is happening. Well, it's already happened, but essentially I'm showing you what I unboxed. I could not wait. It's an empty pouch. Oh my god. No, I already took it out. Okay. It's the Reate Jack 2.0. But it was sent to anything knife related on Instagram for a redo anno work. See the penguin here? Well, this is the Joker theme on the Jack 2.0. He re-anodized it, and that's kind of like the underlying theme with the midnight purple and the green. That's the blade. Hey guys, I'm going to cut this clip in after the fact, just to show you some action and some color after the sun has gone down a little bit. It makes it look a little different, and then it'll get right back to the video. I've already taken it. Now, it came to me with the comb attachment in, but I am a knife guy. I have to have the knife. I love the anodization on the comb, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Maybe this will show you a little differently. It's so hard to show you, to do this justice. I'm learning. I've never had a knife that's been anodized before, so you have to kind of work with me here. See the kind of Batman Joker theme as I pull away there, the colors. Oh, did you hear that ping? But check out the ano job on that titanium. It was done by anything knife related on Instagram. I believe I can say that without having any problems. And other than that, I'm going to not say anything about who's and what's. but the work was done by him, and he posts his work, so I think it's worth explaining. But listen to this. Okay, a car's gonna go by. Listen to this. Let me move the phone to a different direction. I'm not going to mention the name of the person who gifted this to me. A, because I don't have his permission, and B, because it's kind of tacky. I don't think you don't get a gift and say, hey, look, so and so gave it to me, because I don't want people to bother him for stuff, and if he says, hey, I want to, I'll definitely come back, because this is going to make a lot of videos. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Storm Anno. I'll definitely get better photos, and absolutely you'll see it on Instagram. And if you don't know what that is, it is EDC_journeys, or at EDC_journeys is my Instagram. But that's the comb attachment. Okay, but anyways, moving on. Back to the knife, because I'm a knife guy. So all of the titanium was redone. The little arm rail, the attachment, because on the Jack 2.0, if you're not familiar, okay, I should start by, let me move this. I should start by saying, if you're not familiar with the Jack 2.0, it's an integral titanium knife, but it's kind of like a bolster, well, whatever, but it's considered an integral titanium knife. It's got this variant has burlap micarta scales. I've seen the one with carbon fiber and so on, but look at the analog in this. First of all, look at the milling work on the spine. And I'm like holding this shaking because of just whatever. Look at the anno work and the milling work on the spine of this, and then you come to the Batman theme, or Joker theme, right? And I love that. I think that's so cool. And it's a Reate, so I mean, if you are in the knife field or in the knife hobby and you know Reate, it doesn't need explaining how good it feels. And it's definitely the first one I've ever felt, though, and I can't believe it. Your finger landing zone is so beautifully smoothly polished. It's so comfortable. Anyways, we spoke about this knife ages ago, like probably right at the conception of my journey on Instagram, not on Instagram, well, on Instagram too, but on YouTube. And he had a picture of his Jack 2.0, and I was like, OMG, what the hell, I love that knife, right? This was the first, just as I began. And he was like, oh my god, look at the Storm. See, I don't know, look at that anno work right there. I don't know if the camera's even catching it. It's so hard to show you all the detail. But anyways, long story short, a year later, he gifted me, he bought you that it's absolutely immaculate as far as action. The audible sound is amazing, especially, I'm sure the microphone is not doing it justice. The comfort on this, the ergos, is beyond anything that I thought really could compare. The edge on the blade, I don't even know what steel it is, to be honest with you. I have to assume it's M390 maybe. And so he purchased this knife for me. Okay, let me get back to my whole shibble shobble story here. And had it sent to him, anything knife related, and had this theme put on it. And he did it without talking to me, not knowing that I actually have a secret love for Batman. And my sister had a Superman thing, and she actually had a tattoo on her back when I was growing up. My sister's older than I was, and when I was growing up, my sister had a tattoo of Superman across her back, and so I kind of felt like Superman was taken. Not that he would have been my favorite anyway. And so I was more into Batman. So naturally, I love the Joker, and he didn't know that though. You know what I mean? Like, so it's so random that he got that anodization work done, and when he technically gave me a choice between this one and another one, because he essentially bought two. He bought one for himself and one for me, and had them both done. And oh my god, I appreciate why he leaves the comb attachment on his, because it shows off that beautiful anodization work. But I'm a knife guy, so I have to have the blade in it, and I want to flick it, and I can still cut. I'm not gonna, I'm really not gonna use this as an everyday carry. This arm here can be taken off, and yes, continue to notice the anodization is like that dark midnight purple with the Joker, bright green. But you could take those T8 Torx bits out, and this blade removes itself. But also look at the way the finish is going. Also, just take note of the way, while we're here, take note of the way the finish is going horizontally, which is always nice, because when you grab a rag and polish it, that's the direction you usually go. So it's very helpful, and also it kind of gives it that hand rubbed look. And maybe this is, I don't even know. The blade steel on this, as I was saying earlier, I don't even know what it is. I'm sure it's high end. We're talking about a Reate here, okay, but I really don't know what it is. But the story continues that every time he would show this off, I would always make a comment, because like the knife was so cool to me that not only did it have that attachment, but that it was a bad, I'm sorry, ass looking knife. And the fact that Reate would, like, this was their flex, this is what we can do kind of knife, you know what I mean? Like, and that's where I was talking about Nick Shabazz. That's basically what he said, and I totally agree. He hit the nail on the head with that. They made an integral knife with beautiful inlays, with multiple variations available, with beautiful milling work done to it, perfected, with a removable blade attachment to put on a titanium comb, which for me has been anodized to a beautiful storm finish. But I got to keep the blade on it. But you can see that arm that stays where the blade would be, okay, where the blade and tang would normally be inside the knife, that arm stays. So you remove those screws and this blade comes off, and then you can put the comb piece on, or vice versa. I love how those hardware accessory, whatever. I love how the hardware looks like it's glowing even in the middle of the day when those two colors are put together. I really love that. The action, it's a Reate, guys. I mean, if you are looking at this video still, you know at least a little bit about the fact that Reate is the top of the line, and I can't tell you that I've never felt anything quite exactly like this. I love it so much, and it's totally unrealistic, unfeasible to use as like it could totally be used as an EDC technically, especially for one that was gifted. But just to give you an idea, first of all, it is a bigger sized knife in the closed position compared to, and I'll just line it up here by pivot. Here's your Delica. So actually it's not even that much longer than a Delica, to be honest. Let me open this. Okay, well, that's where it's going to be bigger. Obviously. I'll still line it up pivot to pivot. Okay, so there it is with the Delica 4. I was not prepared to do a comparison, so I do not have anything else besides, well, actually, what's in my pocket, the Hogue Ritter. Or Ritter Hogue, or whatever the heck it's called. I forget every time. So you can see that, actually, let me line up the butts of them, okay? It's much long, well, I don't know how to explain this, how to say what I'm trying to say. It's about the same size as far as the girth of the handle. The handle itself is longer on the jack, but not by a whole lot. The blade of the Ritter starts back here. This blade starts here, you know, and it goes out further, obviously. But it's just different. But it's that kind of sizing, you know what I mean? It's a full size knife. Is basically my point. But look at this beautiful. I mean, I can't, you know. Oh, and guys, to top it off, he throws in a strop from, I believe, the legendary LTK, which I've been needing. So, Outpost 76, if this drop is good enough, I now have this. So tell me what to do from here. Outpost 76 is guiding me in the process of stropping and sharpening, but mostly stropping, really. We're talking about leather and compound, but no, sharpening just as much, really, we talk about. But regardless, he was making me a strop, and maybe he still is, I don't know, maybe it's going to be 10 times better than this, but the fact that this is this is 10 times better than what I'm using, and who knows, hey, Outpost 76, if this is better or good enough, this is what I got now. But the fact that, oh my god, I said his name. The fact that somebody went through the effort of giving me something like this and having this work done to it, and having be such a coincidence that I like Batman. I'm like a closet Batman guy as far as superhero stuff goes. That with the blade on it, yes, I lose some of that anodization work, but I can put the comb attachment on. But with the blade on it, it's a cohesive theme. It's not all like super storm ano. I mean, it is, but it's lightly done. It's you see, it's more like just a faint yellow, rainbowy color. But it's nice. It's beautiful. I love it. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. The drop with the blade is absolutely drop shut perfect. With the comb, it's not exactly the same. You have to kind of coax it a little bit more, but it does work. And I think I mentioned earlier, with the comb attachment and it being an integral design, it gives this audible ping noise, this ting. The only thing I worry about from here is, I want to check all these screws to make sure they're tight and fastened without hurting the ano. Is there a way to do that safely? Can you guys someone let me know down below? Take a look at that beautiful burlap micarta. Look at the sun off of it. See how, you can see with the sun, it's got some, I don't want to say milling. I don't know if that's called milling or not, guys. I'm not I'm just a guy. But it's got this, it's contoured, and it's got this cut here. See? Oh, did he do? Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, this is the rail that normally would be part of the knife blade if it wasn't detachable. So that part is still there. Imagine no blade on here. This top rail has a tang, basically. So this is kind of like the knife. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, so full stop. Today is Tuesday. It just came today, and it came a day early. I was expecting it tomorrow, and this was going to be a video that I did the same thing I did today, meaning like drop all other things and make a video about it. So instead, I'm doing that today. so, you know, I already have content to put out of a nice unboxing from the pass around group, and that'll come out either tomorrow or maybe, I don't know, maybe later tonight. We'll see. But this, I stopped the presses, as they say, and I stopped everything to bring this out. I had to show you guys. I mean, it, as a gift, you know what I mean? Like, and he was so kind in the way he gave it to me. Those are not thumb studs; those are external stopping pins, as it is an integral. So you really can't use those as thumb studs. But really, the flipper is beautiful. It's a Reate. You can go up on the blade, and you know you're not going to want to, as a lot of people say, cut. You know, anything, you know, cheesy of consistency with this kind of a knife. It's going to get stuck in there. But on the one hand, you can take it apart and clean it. But yes, on a normal basis, this is not going to be a knife that's going to cut everything. So it's not an ideal EDC. This is a total flex knife. I mean, it really is. This is a look at what we can do, and the fact that we can do it, that's it, period. And I love that, and I appreciate the engineering of it, and I love the oh my god. And it's not like it's not usable for certain EDC tasks. Like, it's not unfeasible for me to carry this around the house, let's say, when I'm just hanging around doing stuff, or hanging around doing videos, for instance. It could still open a box very easily. I mean, it's very capable of opening a box, trust me. I know others probably wouldn't do that, maybe, to this, if they bought it and paid for it and did that work, and maybe I won't do it. I don't know. Tell me what you think down below. Should I actually use this knife, or is this like a holy grail? You know, leave it the way it is and don't touch it, kind of a thing. I'll wait for you guys to tell me, but look at the kind of quality you get from Reate. I can't believe it. This, like I told you guys, I've never touched a Reate before, so I can't I can't put it into words, but it's just so smooth, but perfect jimping and perfect. Like, it doesn't feel hard, even though it's titanium. Like, it's so comfortable where my thumb is right here. And then there is a creep up point. Like, there is a point where you see right there, there's like a reverse hump, so you can go like that and pull. I really appreciate the knife a lot, and I really think it's amazing, and it's got a long backstory behind it that I basically just shared with you all. And I don't know how to thank the guy enough, but to do this video and say thank you. That's the only thing I can do, is stop. I just got a finger cramp right as I did that. Sorry, guys. That's the only thing I can do, is stop my presses and make this video and say, and show how shocked I am and show how thankful I am. I can't reply. I mean, this is a gift to me in the channel, guys. Can you believe that? Maybe I'm just silly, but I'm kind of speechless. Do you see the Anna work? Maybe I need to keep repeating myself. And I love the burlap micarta. It brings it back down to earth as far as like a pocket knife. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to making carbon fiber, then it's like almost over the top. Not that it isn't over the top. I mean, for God's sake, it's a Reate that is flexing their muscles. But it's got, you know, you don't have to ask, does it have over travel stuff? Yes. It's got it. It's got everything that you think it would have. It has. I mean, I'm not trying to be, I forget the word for it, but flippant, I guess. But it really is. It lives up to exactly what you expect this to look and feel like. It's got a good lanyard hole. It's built into the integral design. And what I really like about it is, and you guys tell me, can I really touch this ano work? I really hope I can, because how else can I hold the knife if I can't touch it? But, wow. And how do I'm told I just Windex it, right? That's the video I just did anyways. So I kind of know how to maintain it in that sense. If anyone knows of anything better than that, or if that's correct, just reassure me down below, because I don't want to mess up this knife whatsoever. I love it. Oh my god. And then, do I use it? And I don't mean use it heavily. Obviously, I'm not going to baton this knife. I use it for exactly what you know I would use it for, which is basically nothing, but to be in my empty pocket and to flick around when I feel like it. That's what this kind of knife is for, and that's what I would have it for. And occasionally, it would be conveniently in my pocket, and I would have to cut a little thread or open a loaf of something or slice a box or whatever. That's really what I find interesting about this piece. The neighbors. The neighbors. Oh my god. I just so it I mean, and then this is a whole different dimension and coloring, like, scheme and ability that others don't have, because they have this whole top arm rail that really no other knife that I can think of like legitimately has an opening arm rail that you can remove and put. And think of the future options if you could. I mean, I don't know what other kind of tools they could do, but what if you damaged your blade? You could think about that. Think about the much less of a cost you could have at replacing that blade, actually. And Reate being a good company and legitimate and whatever, you're going to get good customer service out of them, obviously. But what more can you say about this? I don't want to make this a forever video just gushing about this. Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I do want to make a forever video just gushing about this knife. I'm being honest with you right now. That's exactly what I'm doing and want to do. I want to show off every single second of this. Holy crap. Okay, I didn't even notice until now, that's how fast I tried to get this on film, that the inside of this, and I don't think I can show you this. Oh, come on. Tell me I have. Oh, I do. The inside, which I guess I should have expected, it's an integral and it gets put in the same whatever, but the inside is also storm anode. I don't know if you can see it or not. You're probably just catching a glimpse of it. I'm trying. It's hard to show in this lighting. I'm not really sure how to do it any better. I'm trying to put soft light in there, but it can't. Damn it. When I put the light on like that, it just looks flat. It looks like it's just silver. But it's the same storm ano in there. I don't know how to show you. There. Do you see the storm ano? So the knife blade is out, and the storm ano is all inside too. So when the knife is out and open, the inside looks like that. That is so cool, and that is a detail that I not only appreciate, but didn't even realize or put two and two together to realize would happen. I mean, oh my god. I just am, I'm speechless. I thank you very much, sir. You know who you are. I don't know what I've done in your life to deserve this, but thank you. Truly. You're giving somebody who's a knife enthusiast something that's a landmark item in my eyes. Is this the best knife that I could ever get? No, of course not. It's not. There's different categories of knives. This is an engineering knife, and to me, this is the top of the line engineering knife. and it's beautifully done. It's titanium, not carbon fiber, titanium integral, well done anodization job with a cool story behind it, a cool badass looking blade, nice burlap insert, or burlap whatever, overlay, inlay, whatever the hell the word is, the beautiful ano work, it's so smooth and on all edges. It's just a joy to feel. It really is. I need to know. I need people to give me some feedback. What do I do with this? What do I say? See, as the sun is going down, the light is changing and the colors are changing but am I supposed to touch the anodized parts? Do you know what I'm asking? Am I? Look at that. Look at the anodization work in between the anodized disc, because this disc comes off. So this, of course, is storm anodized. Oh my God, it's so, but that beautiful finish. Oh man. Do I have something to cut? Of course I do. Of course I have something to cut. I'll just rip a piece of paper out of this. That was probably not the best way to do that. This is the first cut ever, guys. I want you to not cut. Oh my freaking God. It's, as you would expect, it feels like a razor blade. Do you see that? Where did that go? Of course. Come on. Wait. I don't know. Here, I think this is it. Do you see this? Yes, it's sharp. It's sharp. It's sharp, guys. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I am just gushing about it. I've not seen it. I mean, I've showed you now more than I've looked at it. I'm looking at the insides right now and seeing how they had to have totally, let me get it like this. They had to have totally had an L-shaped, an L-shaped thing to get to those screws in there that are holding the, which are they anodized? Are those anodized green as well? Is that? I can't even see that in real life right now. I think that's, see that screw right there? Is that green? I can't see it. Maybe I'll be able to see it when I review this video. That would be, I don't know if that should be impressive to me, but that would seem impressive if the screws in there are anodized green as well. But all of this titanium is anodized. You see the bolster style locking bar with that pin thing on it, right? Oh my God. I guess I'm done. I just really, I know people aren't going to be watching at this point, but dude, bro, thank you so much. I don't know what I've done to get what you've given me, because he's given me a lot more than this, guys. But this is just this is just beyond. This is beyond anything. Did you hear that? If you heard that high pinging, that's the sound it makes when it closes and opens. Look at that. See, when I kept trying to show you like the anodized parts on the other knife, guys, it looks like this. When I say like it was done inside, it's this. It looks like this. it matches this anodization. Look at this work. I mean, I'm like, and I mean, I'm not really one to use the comb attachment, but I would definitely use it just to put it in the knife to use as a flick thing, you know what I mean? Like as a flicking toy, and it definitely would be a beautiful version of a flipping toy that didn't have a rough blade on it, but I want the blade on it myself right now, at least. And the bolsters come beautifully down. I mean, the inlays or whatever. Oh my god. Okay. That's it. I'm done. Talk to you later, guys. Thank you so much